Excited. All right. Question number 4. Will there be DLC for Tomb Raider? And if so, will it be console exclusive?
Obviously, it's not something I can get into detail about right now because that's obviously a core element of our game. We obviously do look at DLC. We've done DLC in the past, but it all boils down to experience. We need to make sure it fits and it fits right. We also need to make sure that we have time to build it. Right, we're focused on this big ass project we're on right now. And then console exclusives, again, there's no real comment on that because you just never know what's around the corner. We try and keep as much agnostic as possible, but you know, I can't even say whether or not there'll be a repeat of the Xbox thing. I just don't know right now. We're focused on if we do DLC, what's the story? How does it fit within the game? And does it make sense? And what's the time it's going to take? And
I'm going to expand upon this quickly just because I know the sentiment from the forums and whatnot. Crystal doesn't... A lot of people look at DLC and they're like, oh, I'm paying for content that should have been in the game. That is not Crystal's viewpoint, correct? You are going to have a full, fleshed out experience. And if and when we do DLC, it will be something fresh, something that adds to it.
Exactly. I think as with everybody, but I say everybody, a majority of game developers build their game from start to finish and they want people to experience that 100%. And we're no different. When you pick up a copy of our game, we want the player to feel like I've started something and I've finished it, story ended. If there's a piece of DLC, it continues on a different trail that maybe you saw something in game. It might take something just completely off left field. But the goal is that DLC gives you an additional experience. It is certainly not something that's been extracted from the game in order to be able to make more money. That is completely against what we're about.
Good. I appreciate that sentiment, and I think there's a couple of people I will transcribe this for and put it into the forums and say, don't worry. It's going to be a full game, I promise.
And I think in this game, it's more crucial than ever, right? When you get to the end of the game, and I know what's happened at the end of the game.
It has to be definitive.
It has to be a definitive finale, right? You don't walk into a movie and say, oh, yeah, I got to the big ending and it stopped, and now they want me to buy the DVD to watch the end. That doesn't happen, right? But you do get the...
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
6 months from now. All right.